Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, new Earth leaders of our united tribes of the One Light. As we continue our journey through the Eclipse corridor and head into the solar eclipse and equinox, we navigate through the unknown waters of the void and through the still center of 0 point, merging heaven and earth, to become the 5D avatars of the new Jerusalem. We witness massive spikes of light today in the heartbeat of Mother Earth, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 46 Hz, 50 Hz, 55 Hz, and a big blast of white light at 71 Hz. Fifth dimensional energetics fully anchored into the crystalline core of Gaia and rising. As our Great Mother goes crystalline light body, we activate with her and rise together into our new heaven upon the new earth. Pachamama also received a very powerful activation today on her Pacific Ring of Fire in the crown of Lemuria, with a magnitude 7.4 earthquake in Kamchatka, Russia at 2:37 UTC. In the disillusion of the old false 3D matrix, the illusions are exposed, and all is revealed. In this great revelation, and through the gnosis of truth, all can be released, healed, and transformed into the perfection, peace, and harmony of the music of the spheres, and all life can live in freedom, prosperity, and abundance of God's kingdom of heaven on earth. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of galactic truth and stewardship. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of Delight Valerie A. Elster. As the distorted matrix falls away, the original templates, pure crystalline rays, are able to embed back into our DNA. Reset. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. How are you doing today? Are you still excited about the eclipse season, or are you already over it? We are still in the eclipse season, and our bodies are really tired by now because of all the upgrades and energetic shifts that are happening. Take some time for yourself and rest. Your body needs energy to continue the process. September will be long. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. While much disclosure and exposing of lies and deceit is taking place in our world, it is essential to hold firm to the understanding that the Divine's will is actively dismantling all that is not aligned with truth. In these transformative times we are in, many individuals cling to beliefs they consider to be their truths. However, these truths are often not what they initially appeared to be. As humanity evolves, we must understand that no thing within the confines of the third-dimensional spectrum will be able to coexist within the higher vibrational reality of the fifth-dimensional spectrum of light. This means that all lower vibrational ways of being must undergo significant change. This transformative process encompasses not only personal behaviors, but also collective ideologies, particularly those rooted in separation and any form of harm inflicted upon others. A profound shift is necessary for our world to be adequately prepared for this monumental transformation. Many individuals may believe that such changes will take generations to manifest. However, we are assured that everything can and will change in a moment of divine intervention. While we understand that the anticipated changes have not occurred within the time frames we expected, it is crucial to recognize that everything unfolding at this moment is part of a greater divine purpose. Everything is orchestrated through divine order. In the stillness of our heart, we find peace and solace. Within infinite divine source intelligence of pure love, Pars Kute. And from divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire, today's oracle, a gigantic wave has cleansed your energy in the last few days, taking away all the debris of the old, making it feel super clear. You know it's right, even if it may feel disorienting in its fast pace and its clarity. You are on the right track. You are massively held and supported as you experience this rebirth. Evidence of your evolution are coming quick. Blessings you never thought possible are coming to find you. You are ready now. The light is calling. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 9/12/25. When you leave a dark room, your eyes must adjust to the light, which takes a little time. Darkness was normal and familiar, while light can seem blinding and overwhelming. You need to orient and acclimate. The active evolution of consciousness, which we are experiencing right now, is the same process. You are more familiar with old Earth than with the higher frequency of new Earth. But 2025 is taking away your dependence on darkness and ushering you into the light. Today is one more step in that journey. Its energy is creative, expressive, joyful, and playful in New Earth. It is brilliant yellow. Darkness cannot live in its presence. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Order of the Star. Where two flames are one. When you choose love over fear, your twin flame feels it, no matter how many miles or lifetimes seem to stand between you. This bond isn't confined by distance, clocks, or maps. It lives in the quiet pulse of energy you share, in the sacred oneness of your souls. Each time you soften into love instead of retreating behind walls of fear, that vibration travels across the invisible thread between you. It moves like light through water, awakening something familiar inside them. Because in truth, you're not straining to reach someone far away. You're turning inward, touching the place where they already exist within you, where two flames have always been one fire. Every act of openness, every breath of courage, becomes a silent message. I remember, I choose love, and across the space they feel it too, a whisper from the soul, reminding them that separation is only an illusion, and love is the bridge that has always been there. From Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia, Alba, beloved ones, we are currently strongly feeling the recent planetary sound restructuring that is taking place, as the new plasmatic waves are anchored on our Earth's crystalline core, releasing aquamarine frequencies to help us clear and restore ourselves completely. Sound waves that help shift our DNA through specific sound tones to bring them back into their original divine order. Sound frequencies that are deeply impacting our mental, emotional, and physical bodies as we navigate this transitional passage, concluding a year of constant integration, release, and adaptation to the new, like never before in our ascension journey. Many of us are feeling the shift in our planetary frequency through the new sound waves that are now being anchored on Earth. For all is sound in creation, and these new Earth sound waves are shifting our planet's old frequency as we continue moving into the soul's worlds. New frequency sound waves that are shifting our 6th and 7th dimensional bodies, or angelic ones, which are key in our process of soul reconnection and physical ascension. As our frequency shifts to adapt to the new Earth's harmonic energies, many of you feel the internal battle of opposite frequencies trying to pull you apart. If you immersed in the process of light body reconstruction, polarity integration, and reconnection, This can be emphasized as you remove all anomalies and implants, embracing the resistance we may feel as we move into the new, and mastering how to co-create with the new energies is key to learning how to energetically remove limited beliefs from our mental body, restore our power centers, and shift into a new frequency band. As we navigate the eclipses, we might feel old energies, residual ones, and programs resurfacing. This is an opportunity to observe and witness from a neutral perspective what still shows resistance to moving forward. It could be a belief, a toxic pattern that repeats through generations, or a self-created idea about who we are that keeps us in the same fixed loop. This is a time for us to commune with our soul, commanding our mental body and DNA to remove all limitations and anomalies from our bodies to embody new, evolved frequencies. When our bodies and nervous systems still hold the same old orders, we cannot integrate new energies, for our bodies do not recognize them and therefore accept them, as they differ from the current orders they have. First, we need to remove these beliefs, energies, patterns, and anomalies from our DNA. Then we need to create new commands, and co-creation if we wish, with the new energies and sound tools to help us recalibrate and start embodying a more illumined frequency. Sound at this time is vital, as it corrects energetic blocks, DNA receptor anomalies, and many other issues related to having frequency interruptions, often created as well by the many silent tools used to disturb our organic frequency, which cannot be perceived by our ears, but that impact us profoundly, as their purpose is to interrupt the free flow of sound in our bodies. Sound can correct these anomalies, redirect energies, and help us retrieve our organic, harmonic state of being as we clear ourselves and continue adapting to the new energies and to the new changes that many of us have created in our lives. It is a time for adaptation, learning to embrace change and flow with it the best we can. We will be moving into new spaces, locations, relationships, and many new situations that may feel uncomfortable for our nervous system and minds, for they are still in the process of opening to the new. Be compassionate towards yourself and your body adaptation processes as you master your new frequency. Ask your unified self and guides team to guide you through the changes, surrendering to God's will, not your will, and utilizing the crystalline, plasmatic, diamond frequencies, as it is hard to describe with human words, to reassure us in our new direction and light body recalibration. When we are aligned with the divine's will and flow with it, all occurs easily if we do not show resistance, for we are taken by invisible forces to our next destination, companions, and the new space we shall occupy for the highest good of all. Do not focus on what seems not to be working. We cannot see the whole picture and how all needs to be orchestrated for all. Keep focusing on erasing self-beliefs, limitations, energetic and spiritual distortions, holding the conviction that all is heading into the right order for you and all. 144 Flowing in. May you embrace where you are going lovingly and gracefully, beloveds, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., the September Eclipse Passageway, September 7th through 21st, 2025, Day 5, Seeing the Big Picture, September 12th, 2025. Dear friends, we are now fully immersed in the eclipse corridor energies, which started flowing in on September 7th with the lunar eclipse, and will last until around September 21st, when the partial solar eclipse will take place during the new moon. During this period, I will be posting daily updates on the energies as we walk together this eclipse corridor to help you navigate and make sense of the energetic processes that might be happening within you and around you. Since ancient times, eclipses have been seen as celestial events that bring dramatic changes at the individual and the collective levels. They remind us that nothing is static in the universe and that we, as humanity, find ourselves in a constant evolutionary flow. As we navigate this particular eclipse corridor, it is important to remember that it's never too late to grow and learn new things that will eventually change our future. Eclipse energies generally trigger interchanges that connect us with our planetary mission. In short, you are being called to be visionaries for the planet, to take a breath, to shake off what you've been taught about the world, and to hold a new vision for humanity. It is most likely that new ideas, or simply new ways and perspectives of approaching old situations, will come into your mind these days. Please pay attention to the insights that might come into your awareness during this energetic passageway and act upon them confidently. If you take some time to meditate or simply to look within, the Eclipse Corridor light codes can assist us in generating new ideas for the future. One by one, we are here to create and dream a new, more loving and compassionate world into being. The future is being woven by aware and conscious dream makers like you. The high-frequency 5D energies will be brought and anchored into this physical plane by those who have the courage to question the way things have been and envision new higher possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you are being called to usher in. If so, go ahead and trust the process. We are right now witnessing a very important stage for Earth development, so please hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think, for it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it becomes a reality. Take it easy these days if your body asks for some rest. The integration of these light codes can take days or weeks depending on your own personal journey. Those who are energy sensitives can definitely feel the physical and emotional interchanges. Our bodies are leaving behind old energetic structures from the deep layers of our being. Remember to stay hydrated to assist the flow of information, old and new, within your body. Deep work is taking place within our pineal gland and hypothalamus, which are both important brain regions involved in the reception and processing of high-frequency information. This may trigger mild headaches, visual disturbances, lack of focus, and a sense of disconnection from the physical world. As we move through this powerful eclipse corridor, seeing the big picture means lifting our gaze beyond the immediate shifts and uncertainties to recognize the greater design at play. Each moment of intensity, each release, and each revelation is not random. It is part of a larger orchestration guiding us toward alignment with our truest path. The cosmos is reminding us that we are not only participants in these transformations, but also co-creators of what comes next. When we trust the unfolding and view it from this wider perspective, the pieces of the puzzle begin to fall into place, revealing a future more radiant and purposeful than we could have imagined. Stay tuned for tomorrow's update as we navigate these amazing Eclipse Corridor energies. Much love, we are one, from DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Friday, September 12th, the Sun, ruler of self-expression, is approaching a connection to Mercury, ruler of logic, as they both travel through detail-oriented Virgo. This becomes exact Sunday morning at 6:52 a.m. Eastern Time. This allows us to objectively analyze what is going on in our lives as we attempt to find solutions that will benefit everyone. It is a great time for organization, productivity, discrimination, self-improvement, and service to others. Today the Sun, ruler of how we shine our light, and Mercury, ruler of how we think and communicate, are both in a positive sextile to Jupiter, planet of philosophies and belief systems, in empathic Cancer. There is an opportunity to spread loving blessings in the form of practical information that will help fix the fragmentation that has occurred in our personal lives and on a collective level. However, with the sextile aspect, we must take action when the moment presents itself, or the opportunity may pass us by. Jupiter in Cancer asks that we expand into empathetic, comforting, and nurturing behavior. Remember, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Blessings of love and light to all. From ColleenLemma.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury conjunct South Node in Virgo. Mercury and Sun in Virgo, sextile Jupiter in Cancer. Let it go. Those old words, old concepts, the old stories that picked holes in all your plans and ideas. Let go of thinking you're faulty, broken, unfixable. Let go of waiting for the day when you are better before letting yourself enjoy what you have. There will never be a more perfect moment to throw open your arms and say yes to life. There is joy in this moment, the tiniest of things. Raindrops glittering in sunlight, light-cracked clouds appearing like a hole to the heavens. It is not to forget that life is hard. Circumstances may be difficult, problems overwhelming, the chapter sad, but even amidst a low ebb, we can seek to appreciate the smallest reason to smile. Task yourself with stretching your mind, learning something new about yourself or the world. Test your ability to say thank you in 3 different languages. Feel your way to the answer you are looking for. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 172, Yellow Electric Human. Tone 3 with the keywords Activate, Service, and Bond energizes the 3rd day of the White Dog Wave Spell, launching your journey forward like pressing the start button on a new adventure. This 13-day cycle, the 14th chapter of the Tzolk'in's 20, focuses on growing through love, loyalty, and heart. And today's electric vibe sparks action after setting intentions and facing obstacles. The number 3, sacred to the Maya for its link to past, present, and future, supercharges your efforts. Yellow Human channels wisdom, free will, and influence, acting as a vessel for divine insights, like a radio tuned to Spirit's frequency. Trust your intuition today. It's sharp and ready to guide you, perhaps through a gut feeling about a decision. Use your free will wisely, choosing whether to share this wisdom or keep it close, like deciding to act on a personal insight. In this wave spell, human's intuitive power fuels your loving growth, encouraging you to connect deeply with your inner knowing. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Electric Human, 3 Abe, Keen 172, 12th of September 2025, Activating Higher Service. Keen 172 equal 10, Manifestation, equal 1, New Beginnings. Another divine holy day to activate our heavenly divine service missions. Day 3 in the White Dog Wave Spell of unconditional love, devotion, service, friendship, and faith. We are uncovering and healing all that separates us from Source Love in order to be love. Today we use our divine intelligence to fearlessly choose the path of higher service that leads to greater love. Tone of creation, electric is tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. There is a very strong emotional charge today, which may create outbursts or tantrums in those who need to find their balance, particularly as Yellow Warrior is present in the higher guide position. Electric energy may create a short fuse, making things combustible. Battles may arise in order to be resolved, to reach a higher frequency through harmony. The electric energy can better harvest through the higher aspects of this tone, which encompass being of service to others, through the action of bonding, that is coming together with others to co-create and be of service. Keen 172 is prodding us to step up as the new earth leaders, strongly activating our bonding with our tribe, and higher divine service today. The electric tone beautifully combines with today's gift, white wind, to focus on divine will and your divine service mission. Today's question is, how can I serve Spirit? Through fearlessly choosing to activate unconditional love, leaving the battles of the past behind. Divine blessings for liberating yourself from the emotional battlefields and rising to a higher plane of divine love. In Laket Shala Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 172, Yellow Electric Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to influence, bonding wisdom. I seal the process of free will with the electric tone of service. I am guided by the power of intelligence. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Michelle Marie, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Brother of the Light, Chad Eaton, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Foreman, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Rebecca McNeil, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to help support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You can purchase our beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of galactic truth and stewardship. Beloved source of all that is, I now stand in the radiance of eternal light and truth. I decree that I am an awakened child of the stars, no longer bound by deception, illusion, or control. I anchor the wisdom of the High Council of Sirius into my heart, that I may see clearly through the veils of falsehood and walk as a living beacon of truth. I claim my divine sovereignty and custodianship of earth. I decree that I honor Gaia as a sacred living being, and through my choices I restore harmony, dignity, and balance for all kingdoms of life upon her body. I call forth the remembrance of our galactic heritage, that we may join the great family of light as rightful co-creators. Together we weave a new society rooted in love, founded upon compassion, and sustained by unity. So it is, and so it shall forever be. In truth and love and light, I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and sacred weekend ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.